Hi everyone, good day. This is Jackie Cabato. In this video, we will be discussing about the water pollution. My reference for this discussion is from the Introduction to Environmental Engineering 5th edition by Davis and Cornwell. From big pieces of garbage to invisible chemicals, a wide range of water pollution ends up in our planet's streams, lakes, rivers, groundwater, and eventually the ocean. Water pollution, along with the drought, inefficiency, and unexploiting population, has contributed to a freshwater crisis, threatening the sources we rely on for drinking water and critical needs. Water pollution can result in human problems, poison wildlife, and long-term ecosystem damage. Water of a particular high quality is needed for potable water supplies. So the water quality management is concerned with the control of pollution from human activity so that the water is not degraded to the point that it is no longer suitable for intended uses. The water quality management, kailangan nilang i-control yung mga pollutants kay if ever na dili na high quality ang ato ang water sources, so meaning there is no sources of potable water na because high quality is what we need for our drinking water, for us to live as a human being. By knowing the type of pollutants discharged and the manner in which it affects water quality, it can be easily determined how much waste can be assimilated by a water body. So the water quality management intend to protect the intended uses of a water body while using water as an economic means disposal within the constraints of its assimilated capacity. The U.S. Congress established the national interest to restore and maintain the chemical, physical, and biological integrity of the nation's water. And also, it has a goal of water quality which provides for the protection and propagation of fish, shellfish, and wildlife, and provides for recreation in and on the water. So, it is really in need to control the pollution because if it will affect the water quality, we are not only the one being affected on this kind of problem, also the whole environment if the pollution rises. And we have here the water pollutants and their sources. We have the point sources pollution, non-point sources, oxygen-demanding material, nutrients, pathogenic organisms, suspended solids, salts, pharmaceuticals and personal care products, endocrine disrupting chemicals, pesticides, and heat. We have here the point sources. Point source pollution is easy to identify. As the name suggests, it comes from a single place. Factories and power plants can be source of point source pollution, affecting both air and water. Smokestacks by spew carbon monoxide, heavy metal, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, or particulate matter, small particles, into the air. Oil refineries, paper mills, and auto plants that use water as a part of their manufacturing processes can discharge effluent, which is a wastewater containing harmful chemical pollutants into river, lakes, or the ocean. Domestic sewage consists of waste from homes, schools, office buildings, and stores. Industrial waste are also discharged in municipal sewage or used to mean as domestic sewage. The municipal wastewater treatment plants are another common source of point source pollution. Effluent from a treatment plant can introduce nutrients and harmful microbes into waterways. Nutrients can cause a rampant growth of algae in water. Next, we have the Federal Water Pollution Act of 1972. This states that some animal feeding operation or the AFOs may be designated as a point source, facilities where animals are fed and confined for 45 days or more. So meaning, kung kanina facility or place naga fed og animals for more than 45 days, then it can be considered as a point source pollution. This Federal Water Pollution Act is a U.S. legislation enacted in 1972 to restore and maintain clean and healthy waters. The Clean Water Act was a response to increased public concern for the environment and for the condition of the nation's water. It served as a major revision of the Federal Water Pollution Control Act of 1948, which had proven ineffective. The Clean Water Act was itself amended in 1977 to regulate the discharge of untreated wastewater from municipalities, industries, and business into rivers, lakes, and coastal waters.